Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a little update. Our fire in Colorado Springs has been one, I think it's 100%, might not be 100, but it is going out. As of for the rest of Colorado, I haven't been keeping up on the wildfires and how they're going. But I wanted to talk about one thing, and that would be evacuation, because I think we still have quite... Okay, just a quick reality update. My last input was 2 died in the fire, and we lost over 18,000 acres of national forest, and it's still burning, but it is out almost completely. Still smoldering. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the 4 P's for evacuation, because if you can keep this in your head, even in the next 10 years, if you're ever put down to it, to evacuate your home really quickly, there's 4 P's and a C. 4 P's and a C. But I'm going to show you my outfit today, because it was, I don't know if you can even get a glimpse of this. Okay, I'll show you. I packed a bag myself, and I wanted to get a look at what I packed later. What if I was one of this many people who've been evacuated from their homes and having to live in a shelter, in a rescue shelter for a few days with what it is that they threw into their bag, right? Well, so I still have my bag sitting here, and I got this outfit out of my bag because they said pack 3 days, and then those people that were out for 3 days, they said, oh, pack for 7. Some of them didn't get to go back to their homes and pack. So I was just thinking, and silly me, because I like to ask silly questions. What if, what would it be like to have that little bit of time and have to leave my home for going on 2 weeks now, maybe, and well, so 3 days worth of clothes. So now in Colorado, you've got to you don't know if those days are going to be hot or cold, because we have so much radical weather shift within 24 hours sometimes. So I tried to pack 3 days of warm or cool. No, you can't get mixing and matching and trying to be warm. So I got a couple of sweaters. I got a dress if it gets really hot. Well, it doesn't really matter what's in my bag. The 4 P's that you can remember for yourself, and maybe keep it in mind as your day's going through to lighten your own load. People, don't forget your people if you're being evacuated. Make sure you've got all the people. Second P is pets. You have pets, make sure you get the pets, and containers to feed them in. Tink's got a little bit. She's carrying light, a towel that her stuff goes on, and a little water for her, and a bag of food. So you've got to be sure she's covered. We keep this water, it's just water, tap water, that's sitting out for 24 hours or something like that, okay? So people and your pets. And the third P is your paperwork, whatever. Now this came straight from the news, okay? So this is not necessarily a off the grid 4 P's. Mine's 4 P's and a C. So papers, whatever paperwork, pictures, your birth certificate, whatever you feel is important to keep for you, for your identity, would be that third P, right? People, pets, papers, and prescriptions is the one they said. Paraphernalia, something that you have to have it in your life, possibly to sustain life, right? And so mine looks a little different. I say 4P's and a C. Gotta have a C. If you're in a rescue situation, you're probably going to be using a lot of plastic or styrofoam. And the imprint, I don't know if it would bother you, but it kind of bothers me. So I would have my own cup so I know I can drink any fluid I want to drink, water, whatever, out of something that is one of the things they say are a good thing to drink out of. Even if it's not urine, it's always good to have a cup. So 4P's and a C. And I was going to show you, in your paraphernalia bag, you might want, your toothpaste. This tube, I don't work for these guys, but 4 years old. I bought that before I started doing urine therapy. I don't use much toothpaste, mostly water. In here we've got a toothbrush, and you can use hot water, saliva, warm water to brush your teeth. You don't need toothpaste. You don't even need to brush your teeth with pee. That would add an extra cleanser. We've got a little light stick, some reading glasses. Garlic oil is really a good one. For all people that this is just to kind of have on hand for pets or people who have ear, drop a couple drops in there. I have a little thing that contains tweezers and a little mirror. That's the extent of my makeup. Gotta have a hacky sack. That one's homemade, rather old. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's for exercise now. I've got a couple of Swiss Army knives in here. Not real good ones because I've never been able to afford real good ones, but this has like some tools, pliers or whatnot. I probably picked those up at a garage sale or something. Anyway. So you got things to do. If you have something that would be better, this particular bag has a really cool smell-proof pouch. Nothing in there, but zip that closed, and then you don't have a problem with if your prescriptions have an odor to them, or your paraphernalia. You might want to get one of those bags in the zipper pocket. Anyway, so yeah. I was just thinking I'm going to live with nothing but what I packed for 3 days and see how I do. So I'm wearing an outfit that I got out of the bag. So just remember, if you've got 20 minutes to evacuate and you need to get out quick, don't forget the 4P's. Can't forget your people and pets, your paperwork, any papers, photos, anything that you can't live without. And the 4th, what's your habit, your prescription, your relief of pain. Something might be a magic bag. It might be something that you use for migraines, but if you forgot it. Here's one thing I forgot, is something to do, we call them hair pretties, but something to put my hair up. And I forgot hats, so I'm going to go a few days without the stuff I forgot too. Anyway, 4P's and a C. Gotta remember the C. We weren't born with those. And we're stiff-necked, not like animals that can just sip it down, right? Okay. God bless all that are evacuated, and God bless all that aren't. Just keep breathing deep, guys. I love you guys.